This is Cece. Welcome to the Orbit. It is Friday, April 5th. We've got stocks higher. We're looking at SPX up about 0.25% right here. That is on the heels of a really ugly last couple of hours yesterday. We saw a decline of about 2% intraday, caught a lot of traders off guard. And that was into this morning's jobs number. The jobs number is out, and stocks reacted fairly positively. Nothing, not a big move off of that. Based upon what we've been talking about on the Orbit this week, and then what we talked about on yesterday's Orbit, is volatility. Implied volatility was so low all week that you basically could have sold options yesterday for today, expiring Friday, for the jobs number at roughly the same premiums as if you had done it Monday morning. That's how low vol was Monday morning after the 3-day holiday, and how much it increased yesterday on that sell-off. So we are now looking for today at IV of about 20. This got to about 22, 23 yesterday on the close. Yesterday morning, it was at about 12 or 13. That's how much IB increased. And of course, the reason we were talking about that is the timing. If you are a credit spread trader, the timing of your sales. Yesterday morning on the Orbit, we talked about how you got no reward. The options market wasn't giving you any reward for selling premium early in the trading day, if you were zero DTE trading, for instance. And certainly the options market wasn't giving you any extra reward for selling on Monday for this week because vols were just so low out of that 3-day weekend. And therefore, patience, if you were an option seller, you, in this case of today with the jobs number, you could have waited until yesterday at the close, essentially. So now, for zero DTE trading, we are looking at a 0.6% expected move today. That is double what we have been seeing the last 4 days. So now you have your high vol moment, and you can look at the expected moves for today. We have it about $30 in either direction. It has been quite common recently that we've only been seeing about $15 in either direction. Let's look at an iron condor right now, and expiring today. And so this has the 51.95 as the upside, that's 30 points away, and the 51.35 in the downside. Let's take this and let's make it a little bit wider. And then all of a sudden, we are down to, say, the 51.25, the 52.05. And the market, again, this is the premiums in the market. We are now $45 away on our short strikes. We can even go down to $50 in either direction, essentially, and we are risking around that 400 to make 100 level. And that is the effect of high volatility right now. It's about a 0.6% expected move. We're going even farther on this example, where we're really about a, call it 0.8% away on these break evens. That is the result of that high IV. Now, speaking of high IV, with that move lower yesterday into the close, you saw a pop of IV across the board. And if you look at the SPY right now, next week, we are up to about 15 IV. And of course, that includes that CPI number. And that is much higher than what we had been seeing. We had been seeing some SPY and SPX vol out a week or two that was approaching single digits. It was not uncommon to see it around 10. So now we're seeing for that CPI number, yesterday's move kind of woke up the market a little bit. The vol is a little higher. Now we're looking ahead at CPI next week, and we're saying that could matter. This is the type of stuff that could move the market, 2%, like we saw yesterday. So that is that pop in IV.